After selecting a batch area for a standard, temporary or permanent, the numerical color deviation results are displayed in the Result Data Grid. The headers include the following data: standard and batch name, standard and batch thumbnail, illuminant, match index, overall and visual color difference and descriptor, lightness, chroma, red-green, yellow-blue, hue differences and their descriptors with comments. Standard and batch name can be modified by double-clicking on them. A double click on the thumbnail indicates the area in the image where the standard and batch were defined. The illuminants are listed and the store light selection is determined by your initial setting on the back of the unit. Two lines of results are displayed to accommodate the different characteristics of the standard and batch samples. Overall is the color difference between the arithmetic mean of all the colors of the standard area versus the arithmetic mean of all the colors of the batch area. These differences take into account all pixels of color data within the defined standard and batch areas for comparison. It is the appropriate information to analyze when larger areas of non-solid materials are compared, and general color acceptance of the batch to the standard is of interest. The overall match index should be used when standard and batch are of similar appearance. Let's change the standard and batch selections to explain the visual color difference. Visual is a calculation of the visual color difference between the standard and the batch. The calculation of the visual match index is essentially an image processing procedure that compares like colors in the standard and batch. In comparison with the overall match index, which averages all the pixels on the standard and the batch, the visual match index compares the actual colors in the standard and the batch in a manner that resembles the human visual assessment.